G'day everybody, welcome to the Charisma Performing Arts YouTube channel. My name is Johan Bester, founder and director of this company, and our company is all about the human voice. I have a secondary YouTube channel where it's all about solo singing. It's called Johan Bester, Your Vocal Coach. You should check that out. But on this channel, it's more about what my business does. And my main business is working with choirs, or has been over 30 years working with choirs. So there's a lot of ensemble/choir things on this channel. And things that my company does that are not just about solo singers. So today, we're going to check out a special arrangement and performance of The Circle of Life from the musical and the movie The Lion King, performed by the Stellenbosch University Choir. Now, Stellenbosch University Choir is here in South Africa, and everybody in South Africa is so proud of this choir because they have been, for a number of years, the #1 ranked choir in the world, according to international competitions where they score, points for winning and for placements in international competitions. So, many people call it the best choir in the world because of their ranking, because of how well they do in international competitions. So, the best choir in the world, the #1 ranked choir, is here in South Africa, and we have many excellent world-class choirs. So this is a university choir, so people who sing here probably rage. They don't rage, they love it. They probably range in age, from about 19 to 24, 25 years old. It's quite a big choir, 70, 80 members. And they do these videos of live performances all the time. So what you're going to witness today, if you haven't seen this before, and what you're going to hear is a live performance. They perform in the Concert Hall at the Stellenbosch University, which is in the beautiful Western Cape province of South Africa. If you love traveling, by the way, and you've never been to South Africa, you should come. We have a beautiful country with such diverse everything, diversity in the makeup of the population, diversity in cultures, diversity especially in landscape, vegetation, animal. We have mountains. We have some of the most beautiful mountain ranges in the world. We have the most beautiful wildlife, African wildlife. We have oceans. We have everything. So you should come. But anyway, Stellenbosch is a city or a big town in the Western Cape. And at this university, they have this music conservatorium, a music department, tertiary music department, and the Endler Hall. I've been privileged to sing there as well as a university student. Fantastic space for acoustic singing. Obviously, at a conservatorium, it's a concert hall. It was designed for acoustic sound. And over the years, the university choir there have managed to really work out the best way to record concerts live. So the audio production on this is just exceptional. It sounds like studio, but it's live. Oops, it's live. So let's check this out. André van der Merwe is the conductor of this choir and has been for a number of years. And he often does arrangements himself. And this is an arrangement that he did for his own choir of The Circle of Life. Let's check it out. Almost didgeridoo sounds. So cool. Nice basses, huh? It's very hard to interrupt this music, but I want to mention a few things. The first thing is, it's a great arrangement in the sense that, and you'll notice it more and more as we continue with listening to the performance. It's a great arrangement because different voice groups, sometimes the altos, sometimes the mezzo-sopranos, sometimes the sopranos, sometimes the tenors, sometimes the basses or the baritones, have a melody line. There's all these layers of vocal lines happening, not just as block chords, in other words, they all move at the same time, but different rhythmic things happening in different melody lines. But each melody line comes out as a beautiful thing. But yeah, like I said, different voice groups get an opportunity to take the actual lead vocal melody, which is really, really beautifully arranged. Didn't you just feel drawn in straight away? Which, by the way, they started with a few sort of African bush noises and then kinds of sounds, which I said sounds like the didgeridoo from Australia. Just to give you that earthy, grounded, wild, being out in the wild kind of feel, experience. And then the second thing I want to point out is notice how free the singers are with their bodies. So even when I work with primary school choirs, young children, I try to teach them not to be so stiff when they sing. But the more relaxed your body is, balanced, so your torso must be balanced. You must stand balanced. You must be upright. But the more relaxed you are with your body, the more relaxed your sound is likely to be. And it's also much more pleasant to look at from an audience perspective. So these singers are, it's like they are 80 individuals, which they are, but each one is free to express a little bit with their body. Not extreme, like you can't do like woohoo moves and stuff if the conductor didn't ask it, if the music doesn't demand it, if it's not part of the, choreographed movement or whatever. So you can't go wild. But what I'm trying to say is, and I hope you understand what I'm saying, is that each person is an individual and they can express with their body just freely how they feel the music. And it makes us feel the music when we look at individuals doing that, How about those basses? Oh my gosh. Beautiful tenor sound, eh? So many things happening. Beautiful. The camera loves that guy. Yeah, so many things actually to talk about, but yeah, the lines, the different things that are happening in the different melodic lines, in the different voice parts. I mean, I couldn't really tell. I think most of the chords created by the multiple vocal lines throughout this arrangement are way more than just 4 parts. Normally a mixed choir like this has soprano, alto, tenor and bass. But definitely on multiple occasions I heard a bass line and a baritone line. The tenors often sang together, I think, but that's when they had the melody. But I'm sure there were sometimes 2 tenor lines. Altos, yeah, it's hard to hear. Alto lines are always sort of in the mix, in the middle of the chords. Sopranos definitely in 2. So I think oftentimes it was 8 parts, sometimes maybe more. And you can do that if you have a large choir with really good singers. I heard from a friend who knows the conductor well that if you want to audition for this choir, you get sent all the repertoire for the year, which is a lot of music, with MP3s, rehearsal tracks, and PDFs of the sheet music of the score. And you have to learn it all before you come to your audition. And in your audition, you could be asked to sing any part, if you're a soprano, any soprano part from any one of the pieces, and you must nail it. So in other words, they start their choral season each year with everybody already knowing all the music. That's insanity for an amateur choir. Obviously, they don't sound like an amateur choir, but I mean, they're an amateur choir based on the fact that they are not professional singers that get paid to sing. But imagine that. Imagine starting with everybody knowing all the music. Incredible. But yeah, nice arrangement. So interesting. Love watching these guys perform. Like I said, everybody's so, as an individual, so engaged, but the sound is one. Beautiful. Just beautiful. High B flat sopranos, no problem. Those basses, the altos, and like I said, every voice group got an opportunity to shine in this arrangement. I don't know. I just think it's really, really stunning. I have not yet watched them live, which is unfortunate. They don't often come to the part of South Africa where I live, and I'm not often in the part where they are. But I would love to one day just experience that sound live. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little breakdown, very little breakdown, because there's a lot to say about the Stellenbosch University Choir from South Africa, singing an arrangement by the conductor of the Circle of Life. Please let me know what you thought about it. Leave a comment. Did you like it? Do you like the song? Did you like the arrangement? Do you love the sound? Do you agree with the things I said? Love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me. Please check out the other things that are on the channel. And until next time, I want you to always remember that your voice matters.